just sent it. Well, it's loading to see. You streaming early? What color you want?
I just listen to commas. I can cook it in front of you. You should be honest. So let it to your mama. Got it good for the drama. I pull up and park it. I turn it the whip. Go get me some backwoods. Then I take a trip. I'm living a life these niggas would not understand. Call me what you want, kid. Call me broke. Started out moving grams. I wake up and hustle. I got no time for the front. I got no time. Ain't taking no handouts. I don't owe you niggas nothing. I gotta get quiet.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Raiders going up against the Ravens. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over to our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Oakland Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. And it gives this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Damn, man.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, man. Third down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Why you take so long to throw that shit, boy?
Third down is the down. Both sides absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the
quarterback for the year.
Pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Who is this punter, man? Word?
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10.
You probably went to the world for that game.
outside. They're playing press coverage. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for an Oakland first down.
I already know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Damn, Rob should have put a 58 on that nigga.
Coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro, probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I think I mean, I had to let go of strong pieces, man. My quarterback gone. Looking crazy over here. Quarterback gone.
It's just simple to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same.
The guy that I had going to run to the playoffs, 65 overall, I thought he was feeling free.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. 2 yards on the carry there.
He had a good, he had a good QBR rating, I guess.
Take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
And the goddamn
I just see fury,
playoff.
passion, and incredible athleticism. This guy can
threw a 4 touchdown games during the season. So, I mean, he's 65 overall though.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll pick up only
I seen that, and the superstar trade wide receiver.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Yeah, I seen him.
Great job.
Computer did good.
I think he was trying to go through his
good for your ass. Might be better than you.
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Great
job defensively.
I picked up a couple wide receivers.
That led to the sack.
Yeah, well.
Taken in at the 22. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
Ooh, this nigga don't want to go down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Liddy again.
Incomplete. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
That nigga Rue finally got a quarterback. They drafted him a monster quarterback.
But they understand the game so well.
Rue?
So 2nd and 10 here.
Finally got a quarterback. He ain't even drafted him.
swallowed up right at the line.
Liddy again.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Liddy again.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Go Santiago.
Yeah, that'll be taken just outside the 40.
Oh.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. They'll take it into the end zone.
Get his ass, Willie Craig.
Touchdown.
Get his ass, Willie Craig.
Great effort there. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got
where the leg is.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it
Damn.
does it in so many
Big
different
Blues
ways?
beat the
In
shit
this
out of
case,
Cal Beasley,
you got a
45
back
to
who's
24.
quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Well, still about 3
Come on,
yards
Heisman, get in
shy
the
of
game.
First as the 4-yard pickup brings it
Heisman
to
linebacker,
3rd
get in
down.
the game,
I
baby.
like to talk about defense in terms of levels.
Get in the
First
game.
level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive
Where the legs
backs.
at, dog?
That run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Damn, Rob should have beat the shit out of Farrell. Shit. Niggas are getting blown out, boy. New niggas is hype, but the new team's blowing niggas out. Shit.
Fresh set of downs here. They come out here in the I. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this one down to
Hey, Mears, man, you don't have a good game. We'll sit you the whole year. You know, you're a Heisman linebacker, but hey, Clement can come in and ball and let you get right, man.
Staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down.
You're not doing the thing over there, man.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Carr going to go on 4th down. Looking for Cooper, and it's
shit, Fuller?
Picked up by Kyle Fuller.
Two big plays.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'll have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They come out here in the I. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's the worst to know what it is. L.A. King.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 23 yards on the play.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On first down, Carr. That is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Carr now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to cut it to the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The offensive line and its ability to open holes in this defensive front, something they were confident they could create in this game. Got the job done there, picked up the first.
And something they wanted to do. Have we ever met offensive linemen that don't want to fire out and hit people? I mean, they love the running game. Guys want to do that, and when you emphasize it, practice it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A really Nice gain of 25 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we send you now to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, LR. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard.
Change it to cash flow. Pay everybody like a cash cow. I switch through the lane like a NASCAR.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of about a foot or 2. And he's going to have a first down as he's on.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It would have been a long field goal attempt, so when you only need a few inches, this, to me, is the right decision. And they wind up picking up the conversion on 4th down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come up in an offset eye. To throw his car. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Second time this nigga got loose in the red zone. Tackle in the backfield.
So much for halftime adjustments by the defense, because you know they had to talk about it. The entire first half, they struggled to contain him. And here he is coming out in the second half and establishing the same tone. Still running the football with authority, still gaining big yardage. So I just figure on the offensive side, they said there is no adjustment. Until they slow us down, keep going at them, keep handing them the football.
And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down.
They are not blocking for this nigga at all, man.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and 20, and no surprise, the defense in the dime. They'll drop the throw. They'll rifle this one into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Wow.
Great read, and it's picked off.
Wow. This nigga didn't even go for the fucking ball.
Back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end.
Oh, it's going to be a long fucking season, man. Willie Craig don't get off, it's going to be a long day, man. Long fucking day.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. toss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd down, here's Carr.
Good shit, Roosevelt.
The Ravens able to get to him. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And there is Amari
Man,
Cooper.
come on, dog.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Like this nigga
He's
get
such a
17
good
yards.
runner. Shows it there.
Have y'all play that great D?
Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Carr now on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Yo, he got to come up off of that,
there.
bro.
8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
In the red zone this time. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Good shit, boy.
They go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive men responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
Oh my God, this nigga getting lucky every time. Late with this nigga, man.
Tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first
Missed
down.
tackles in the
First down.
backfield.
He's got to
This
have a
shit
nickname,
crazy.
doesn't he? How about the human first down
Tight.
machine? I think that fits.
7-7. Fourth quarter. Yeah.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Ravens taking the field. They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. Stays on his feet. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
They'll try and sneak it here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because they didn't try to get something big, but instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Time for a break.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
King X810, you call him? Wow.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And they'll go on the ground. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. He's back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Horrible kick.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops.
Ooh.
If the clock stays.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Damn, man. That was a game if I could have jumped in front of that shit.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Carr. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Carr to throw.
Good hit, boy.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Go out of bounds.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Come on, Mac. Oh.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
I can't
the
get
other
a
team
fucking
gets a
break.
possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to
shit,
be
boy.
And help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And he's
good shit, man.
Can't do it.
Motherfucker. Disrespectful ass.
And a turnover on downs. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've got some decisions to make now. In field goal range already. How do you play this out?
You check with your kicker to make sure the spot that he told you that he wants it is still the same as the game has gone on, because sometimes the kickers have to make adjustments. They may all of a sudden become more confident about their range and their spot. They may become less confident about it. Where do you want it, and what is the range that we need to get into for you to kick the one through the post for us to win it?
So this game possibly could end on the foot of the kicker here in overtime.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up...
As a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield to make the...
Timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always
got bold, motherfucking lost the game,
how
nigga.
important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on
shit,
the
man.
offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense.
Nah, fucking Lou, man, got bold in
and
OT and tried to go for that shit, man.
I don't care
That
what
nigga
distance
backed
that
the shit
field
out of
goes
his
from
ass.
in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your
Yo, you
snapper,
got bold and
your
disrespectful
holder,
trying to go for that
runners
shit
for
down
them
there,
too,
man. What the
because they
fuck
have
was
to do
wrong
their
with you, man?
job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
You really thought you was gonna get that, man?
So for Baltimore, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears.
Because I know my niggas can get to you,
man. They go down
man.
to defeat here in the opener. And they'll
I
be
picked
back
you- I
home
picked
next
you-
week for a date with
I
the
picked you off on
Washington
how many times because you was
Redskins.
trying to force.
So for Charles Davis
And I got a
and our entire
65-year-old
crew,
65-year-old
I'm
quarterback
next
out there.
game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
I picked you off
EA
on scheme.
Sports.
You picked me off on deep balls, where it's just thrown up in the air. That nigga is horrible. He's horrible though. He's horrible. He's 65 overall. It's all good, man. What scheme? If I'm throwing the ball up, that ain't no damn scheme. Your corner's better than mine, bro. Your team like 92 or some shit. 92 overall. Car, your team like what, 92, 91? A couple times in the backfield, I had you in the backfield, fourth down or late, deep third, and this running back nigga missed somebody like an inch, and this nigga get to the end zone. Both of them touchdowns you had was like that, man. Should have been kicking field goals, man. Hey, man. Willie Craig had 84 yards, man. Willie Craig had 84 yards, 1 touchdown. He averaged 4.9 yards a clip, though. He did. He broke one time on your ass. Man, that nigga had 84 yards and 1 touchdown, 4.9 yards a clip. It's gonna be a long season for us with that quarterback, and my O-line looked like trash. The nigga I got at left tackle gave up 3 sacks. I drafted him 2 seasons ago. I thought he was ready. That nigga got violated over there. Matt Khalil gave up a sack. God damn. Gabe Jackson gave up a sack. He gave that joint up late too. That nigga Demetrius Clemens ain't no joke, man. That's who was violating that damn. He was violating that young left tackle I had over there. Clemens had 2. Who was Storm Namey? Who was Storm Namey? Who was Dustin Higgins? I see you like Roosevelt. I finally got him. He started. He only got 70 strength though, but you was like, who the hell is that? He that fast? At the end, Roosevelt. I heard you. I wasn't gonna start in this game because I didn't think he was ready. What, the little tight end on the sideline shit you was hitting? Little out, deep out route? Man, I was running cover 2, I was running Tampa, I was running goddamn Bear, I was running cover 3. Bruh. Yo, you threw into that shit several times and got picks, man. My niggas got, how many picks did we get? Fuller had a pick, Young had a pick. Yeah, you stayed away from me. But I did bat some shit. I did bat some shit down. Look at Jeremiah Irwin, dog. That nigga was on my team, dog. You picked him up at safety, dog. Yo, that nigga was my backup safety. I was gonna start. I was gonna start him this year, man. Nigga had a pick. He had a pick for you too. Damn, yo, I had lost some pieces, man. Derek Taylor looked like you, dog. Just like Gabriel, man. Him and Gabriel got the same face on him. Derek Taylor, your corner, look like you. Oh, I could have beat your ass in the playoffs. I missed 3 of them shits. I ain't gonna miss no more in the playoffs. I got your ass on the ropes. Making them shits. You see, I put Trainer to the right outside linebacker. He 95 overall. Oh yeah. That nigga 88. Nigga 88 overall, middle linebacker. Yeah. I think Trainer was the one that got you two for the sack. Trainer. Roosevelt had a sack. Good shit, man. Storm Naney. That nigga, man. I can't stand seeing Jeremiah Irwin on your squad like that. Damn, that nigga supposed to be on my squad. Had to let him go. Let me go look at this and talk about it. That was a shaky first game, man. I wasn't confident in that game. Still ain't confident in this quarterback. He made a tough throw to Pyramid though, and Pyramid held on to that shit too. I was Stormy Naney. Yeah, that was a tough throw. He drilled that shit in there. That's how I know he clutch. He got some clutch in him. And well, he do got the clutch trick. Yeah, man. This dude kind of like my dude, man. My dude, Roosevelt. Go look at Roosevelt. Oh, Roosevelt a quick trade. I drafted him a quick trade, but he got 70 strength and shit. But I had him last season. You know, I started him in like 5 games and he just wasn't producing like I wanted him to. So I put Chandler Jones back in. Hey, you look at Roosevelt. He play left end. I mean right end. My bad. Tyler Roosevelt. Yeah. But he got 87 block shit and 87 power moves, 78 finesse. So Storm is like 78 strength, bro. Well, I mean, they ain't far behind each other in that department, bro. My dude got 87 power moves, bro. What you talking about? 87 block sets. And 87 blocks. Yeah, they not far from each other. Yeah, 30 pounds heavier. That's where he got him at, and he got him at a little bit in block shit. And he faster. Damn. But he don't tackle better than old boy. Old boy got 81 tackle. Nah, he get there for sacks. That nigga missing tackles on running backs and shit. Well, he did get Willie Craig one time in the backfield. That big nigga. Good game though. My quarterback shaky as a bitch though. I'm about to go back and look at the game on YouTube and see what training was doing over there in Roosevelt. I mean, I had him last year. I guess I gotta get confident in him.